Hello everybody. Today I am here with another video, and today I'm doing a recipe that is very popular again in the Indian homes for breakfast. It is called anda paratha. Now anda is egg, of course, and paratha is a kind of bread, a flat bread that we make. So I'll show you the ingredients one by one as to what I need. Here I've taken 3 eggs in this bowl, and in this plate I have some red and some white onion that I finely chopped. This is less than half an onion of each actually. And then I have some spring onions. I've just taken the green of the spring onions, say about 1 tablespoon that I have here. So 1 tablespoon of onions, 1 tablespoon of just the greens of spring onions, and then here I have some green chilies, which is about half a teaspoon, and I have half a very finely chopped tomato. Then I have my salt, which is pink Himalayan salt. I have an empty bowl here, and I'm going to be using clarified butter to make this bread. I have my dough here in this box that I've just made, and of course I have flour here as well, dry flour that I'm going to be using to dust. My spatula and my rolling pin, and here's my rolling pin. So the first thing that we need to do is one by one break the eggs in a bowl like this. Two, and then 3. So I'm going to beat these eggs first. I normally use a fork to beat the eggs. So I'm going to beat them nicely. And to this I'm going to add some salt now. Now I'm just adding salt. You can actually add black pepper, red chili powder now also to this, but I just like it with the salt as I'm using some green chilies as well today. So all of this will also go in the beaten eggs. And I'm going to beat it again now. You can skip the green chilies if you don't like, but I like just green chilies in this and nothing else, like not red chilies and not black pepper. So here I have beaten the egg with the onions and tomatoes and everything. I'm going to start kneading. I'm going to start making the bread. So I'm going to take some amount of it from the dough, make a ball like this, dust it in the flour, give it a pat, and start rolling it in a circle shape. Now I'm going to actually make a triangle of this. Here I have my clarified butter. Just going to take little of it, grease it well. Fold it into half. Grease it again on one side, and then fold it again like this. So if you can now see, it is a triangle shape that we have. I'm going to dust it in the flour again, and in the meantime I'm going to switch on the flame where my pan is, and I'm going to roll this. So if you can see, this is now a triangle shape that we have here. I'll put it on the surface to show you. This is a triangle that I've made, and I'll show you the thickness of this as well. So it has to be this thick basically. We can't really make it very thin, as the filling also needs to go in. I'll take the camera a little back where my pan is to show you what needs to be done next. Okay, so I'll wait for about another 40 to 45 seconds for this to really heat up nicely, and I'll get my clarified butter a little close and the egg batter as well. Okay, so now here is my paratha, which is the bread. I'm going to put it on to the pan. I've put it on the pan already. I'm doing a video after a very long time actually, and I don't know, I think I was not getting enough response to the videos that I was uploading, and I was just kind of lazy. Okay, so the pan is nice and hot, and I've put the bread on it. I have a knife also here. If you can see, I'll just keep it aside and I'll show you when I need it. If you can see, there are kind of little bubbles coming up on the surface now. You can see the kind of little bubbles coming up. I just lift it and turn it over. So you can see it's the kind of little brown on one side. And now with the help of the knife, if you can see that there are layers here, I'm going to cut the layers. Just reduce the flame, and I'm going to cut the layer. The first layer I'm cutting. Be careful because this is pretty hot actually, so you don't burn yourself. Okay, and now if you can see, I've taken out the first layer. What I need to do is hold it like this. Get the egg batter. You can either take a spoon or you can just do this with your hand. I'm using a big spoon to give it a filling. Lift it and spread it nicely like this with my hands. Don't bother if it kind of comes out a little from the sides, because it does tend to. Just grease it with little clarified butter. And now this is on low flame, guys. The egg needs to get cooked that we have put inside the bread. I'm going to flip it over like this and grease it again with clarified butter. I'm going to increase the flame now. Turn it over again. As you can see, it's nice and crisp from one side. Keep pressing it gently so that the egg also gets nicely cooked. Flip it over again and press it. So now the egg paratha is done. I'm going to take it out in a plate. Now my plate has some red chili pickle and it has plain yogurt. So this is how I do my egg paratha for breakfast normally, and it really goes very well with the red chili pickle and plain yogurt. You can take some salted butter also, spread it on top of your paratha if you like it. I hope you've liked what I've done today. If you've liked it, please click on the like button, share it with people, as many as you can, and do leave a comment as to what you want me to do next. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.